Meow. That was...
I need to find food.
I wonder, can we go outside now that the game would let us finally see how things are going? Hey, nice. Alright. Hello, everybody. This is Strugman. Welcome back to The Long Dark. Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to do a couple of little things. I went ahead and did some work there. Going to go ahead and leave just a few of these here because I don't need them. But as far as everything else goes, we've straightened out our stuff a little bit. I've left over a little bit of wood, kind of organized the room a little bit, and now it's time to go. Fortunately, I've spent an entire day inside again because, you know, blizzards and the way the game likes to play things. We need to get moving. We need to get on to the next and final bunker in hopes that we can actually get something done. So I'm going to hope that we're not going to have another blizzard lock us in, because right now we are a little short on, well, we're not a little short on food, but I don't really feel like eating all of those right off the bat. I would much rather just get ourselves on out of here and into the Timberwolf Mountain region and around the backside so that we can finally, and I mean around the backside, and so that we can see whether or not we're going to have to figure out what the heck happened as far as this goes. So, as of yet, we visited every single bunker except the one in Blackrock. And the one in Blackrock, I know for a fact, was a food-related bunker. That's where we got the recipe for the prepper's pie, and where I probably should have went straight to right off the bat. So anyhow, we'll see. Now, I do know, as always, that there's a good possibility that the wolves and the spawns and all of things have changed. There's been back-to-back blizzards in this zone over the last 2 days. I think we spent at least a day and a half in the cabin taking care of a few things because of weather. So the likelihood of us having a wolf up here might be very little. Medium, small, I don't know. Or he might just jump scare us right here. So, anyhow, we're going to go back out Deer Clearing. The Deer Clearing exit, the way we came in. Because it's the closest to the side of the things that we need to go to, and then make the long walk all the way over to Blackrock. So, I'm going to hope this is also going to allow us to possibly see another cougar. Maybe hear one. I don't know. We'll see. So, according to the map, the cougar's going to be back over there by the 3-rope climb up to the mine. And I'm hoping I can get around it. Hell, it sounds like it's right here. So we're like, oh, he is right down here. No, I mean, according to that, this is the climb up to the top, so it should be way up there. I'm not ready to fight you yet, buddy. I don't know if we're going to do that with this character. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like when we came up here, it sounded like it was right here. It should be way back up there. I don't see it, though.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, I think you'll be fine, my dear. We have a long walk to go, and we're trying to avoid a cat that wants to eat us. Or that just is out doing whatever, making all kinds of weird noises. Is it still here? Okay, so that's the marking for the cougar then. Right there. Alrighty then. Because that was interesting. There was never a a moose mark back here. least I don't think. Doesn't really matter. Let's go. We're out. Onwards, upwards. Let's get out of here. We have a half a day left, and there's a wolf up here. That's interesting. Can I get you to come this way, buddy, real quick? Just for right now. Just for right now, I want to just kind of get you over here. Because I might cut you up and make a wolf steak out of you. While we're out here doing a quick wander through this. Alright, let's see. I think maybe... Where'd you go? Which way's the wind blowing? I guess it doesn't really matter. This looks like a nice flat spot, and you should have a run at me. Yeah? Well, let's make some lunch. Alright, now hopefully Mr. Thing stays over there and we don't have to worry about it. Give me one of those, and two of those will throw them down. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Okay, I think we're good. We should probably move on. Cooked all of him up. I'm gonna pick both of those up and take it with us, and I'm just gonna leave what's left of that fire. And I have so many stinking feathers at this point, it doesn't matter where I'm at. So we're going to continue on down the road. I'm going to take this meat and bring it with us and hope that nothing follows us. I guess if it does, it does. All I'm going to do, again, is just kind of push out of here. We have a reasonable eyeball at this point. I'd like to make a stop in your clearing, at least in that cave. We'll probably try to make it there tonight so we can sleep in that. Again, we'll be leaving the majority of everything behind, but yeah, we'll just keep going for now. Anything else over here? I mean, I know that there's like a couple other little things, and they, you know, did make a few changes, but not a whole lot. I am kind of hoping that they did leave at least that top section up there by the where the moose currently is spawned for us alone, and didn't move any wolves up there, because it was always my favorite way to walk. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Come on, keep going, auto walk. Speaking of, look at there, it's no longer safe. There's two of them. Give me a good torch. And then we'll do... Holy cow, look at all the flares. Come on. Probably about done with this bow. I'll be glad I made another one. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, that might be a little, Come on. Yep, that worked. Quit wasting shots. Huh. That's a pretty nasty little place to run into a wolf. I mean, it's just a little wild, little spot out here. You gonna stay mad at me? Finally? You're gonna get up there and get all hung up on that hill. Still mad. Alright, cool. Well, we don't need to go much further. You're fine now. At that rate, I might as well just bring this along and have lunch tomorrow. I was going to take it, leave it right here, but I think we'll just take it on into Timberwolf. All of the cattails. It pulled the stuff out of the mine. Why did it do that? Wow. I left those crampons in the mine. Actually, if I remember correctly, this one has the... Is this the one, I think, guys, it has the odd Timberwolf mountain spawn where there's not a flare gun up top, but you get crampons? I think this is the odd one on that one. I have a vague remembrance of that. Although I believe we summited... Well, it's just one of those. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I do believe that was actually on this one. Or one of the other ones. I've had that before, and I think it was actually this one. That's why we have 2 pairs of crampons. Or did I make those crampons? Where are they? Ah, yeah. Those are the ones we made. Alright, maybe I'm thinking of another run. Anyhow, let's get the heck out of here. I'm only going to pick all that stuff up and just go put it in this cave just because why not? Torch. Yeah, we have enough flares. I think we'll be all right to do Blackrock. So I don't mind dragging all of those blue flares with us. I don't know how I want to do Blackrock. If we don't have the parts, because the next thing is that we need to find the stuff. The quickest way back out of Blackrock from where we're going to be is going to be the back out the way we're coming. So from out Blackrock, out Timberwolf, back to Pleasant Valley, and then over to Coastal if we end up with the stuff that we're supposed to be finding. If we don't get the stuff we're supposed to be finding, then yeah. Take all of that. We're gonna go over to this other cave and spend the night. Maybe. Those flyover birds. Okay, I was like, where are the birds? Anyhow, we'll go over here, do the usual. Oh, and then we gotta walk around and try to avoid a bear. Hopefully he's not out. I don't know, I might walk the shortcut just to try to stay away from the bear, but the bear is always that problem. It can be anywhere.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You will drop it just shortly, my dear. In here, with all the rest of the crap we usually store up. As shown, and as such, all the stuff. Hey, there's a pot here even. How nice. Okay, I'm going to, I suppose, let's see. We have plenty of water. Nah, I think I'll just put this out, or at least throw it away. Put a couple of things away, and I will see you all in the morning when we get ready to head that direction, because I have some inventory management, looks like, to do. Or at least some recording, because I don't have any of this stuff written down. Wow. Okay, that should do the work. We should be barely encumbered. We're going to continue to drag... I'm going to continue to drag this along, but we have a whole bunch of these that we will be leaving once we leave Blackrock. So I suppose we should be good to go here. I dumped a whole bunch of stuff off. I didn't realize I had a pot and a bunch of other things here. So plenty of water, plenty of things. Yeah, we should be good. At least all this stuff's going to be right here where it needs to be. We'll go ahead, eat both of these, and then run over to... I just want to run over and make sure we opened these shipping containers over here. And just in case there's a wolf, I want to go, again, go check these shipping containers, and then I think we're either going to do the goat around or whatever. We've got to locate the bear because we're going to have to get around him. So, who knows? But yeah, I do want to check this real quick. Because I don't recall. Usually there's cans in there if I opened it, because there's usually a couple of tomato soups in these over here. We're gonna get any today. Just a couple of rocks. Sticks. There's the wolf. He hasn't moved. Which means we're not walking up that line. Yeah, I don't recall if we opened this or not. We did. Okay, let's go pop our heads over the hill over here. Oh, the birch bark's over here today. That's interesting. And I guess the rabbits are still over here, but they're in a little bit different location. That's interesting. And yeah, normally this is a little bit of fun. Usually there's a bear back here somewhere. Maybe we'll get lucky and just be able to do the whole walk all the way over. Huh, nice, yeah. Maybe, we'll see. We'll have to listen. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Is it worth it to try to climb the cave? Oh, there he is. He's right where I needed him to be. Actually, that's good. That means we can get around him without a problem. I said we could go up to the cave and walk through the cave and stay out of the cold. We could do that. But I don't know if I can get light enough. You might be able to. Put a little water down.
Wait.
Be a bad idea. Well, but then the problem is we got to climb back down.
Up a bit.
Let's say I could go pick up a bunch of coal, but reality, all I want to do is just go around the outside on the back here. Because as long as the bear is down there, then the major problem is not going to be where we are right now, which is going to be walking around back here. I usually do not do this. Where's he going to be? No wolf. And we should be around him now. Okay. Nice. All right. Onwards. I think we'll go visit a spot we haven't been in a long time. Actually, I don't remember whether this is where we got it or not, but if I recall correctly, maybe it's not this cave. It's the cave over here. But yeah, there's a neat little cave over here right next to this waterfall, which I think you can get the Spelunker's lantern in. Nope. There we go. Waterfall cave, and I'm just going to do the usual resolve that issue. And then there's a waterfall right there. And we kind of follow the river downhill. Now, since I haven't been up there, there's likely going to be a sapling or two, I think, over there. Yeah, Eric's Falls. I think Eric's around here somewhere, if I recall correctly. I hear birds. Something's back there. I think it's might be a deer right over there. I don't know. Let's go see if we can find some acorns. And for those of you playing on lower difficulties, this spot right here will have some shipping containers. But for us lopers, there aren't any. I think there might be a deer carcass right there. Yeah, okay. And the rope is up, so yeah, we could have, theoretically. Anyhow, I need to remember how I need to get down here, because the Blackrock cave is right over here. And not too terribly concerned about getting all of the pieces, parts, stuff, but yeah, sometimes there'll be a sapling back behind all of this. Hey, there's the other one. Nice. And actually, well, I mean, I guess depending on how we do things, that should be the short one. So the short one, the one that's over, well, like right down here below us. Let's go see about, I forget, can I go down off this side, or is it the other side you gotta go down? It's been a minute. Because Blackrock Cave is like right in this corner over here. Somewhere over here's a rope. I'm pretty certain I've not put it down. And more containers. Alright, well, let's just see about kind of walking our way down this hill. Oh, you're fine. Ooh. Around the corner. That's maybe barely doable. We might break a leg coming off of this just a little bit, but if I Run and jump over there. Okay, should be down. More stuff. There's sometimes saplings over here somewhere too. I'm not really worried about them. More concerned about large furried animals bothering us.
I need a horse.
But onwards into Blackrock. Speaking of,
Gotta warm up somehow.
alright, so we're gonna try. We'll see how we go with this episode. It shouldn't be too bad at this point, looking at things. Pop. I'm gonna act like there's a possibility that we're not gonna find what we want. And in which case, if we don't find what we want, I'm going to go get... Well, we're going to go on to the final thing that I want to go find. Because if we're broken, then this character is just broken and there's nothing we can do about it. So, I'm going to act like we're not coming back out this way, given our current luck. And let me see, the walk down, just gonna kind of bounce off the edges here. Ooh, that was a little far. Yeah, we might have found this in here, actually. I think it was sitting right there. Alright, anyhow, onwards.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
No, I'll take it. I'll always take full torch. Alright, yeah, I forget. This cave has water in it. Take your shoes off. Make sure you take your socks off before you take your shoes off.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Lady, you're always complaining about things. More water. Yeah, that was wet enough. You kind of lost a little bit of temperature there. That's okay. I think... Oop, oop, oop. I will pick up occasional piece of coal, though. Just because we're getting ready to go into a fairly cold area. I think we can put our clothes back on, because that should have been the end of it. You're always just complaining about the littlest things. Alright, we're gonna need to go around the corner. Man, it's been a minute. I guess we're gonna get to see how much fun it's gonna be to deal with what I'm going to hope is not a problem. So, first thing I'm gonna do... Oh, you sorry baggers. I didn't want to play with this thing this early. That means we're going to have to come in this direction. Which means I need to remember where that's at. Shoot. Forget, can I go around this? That's just... That's rough, guys.
You could eat anything.
Okay, so our friends are right there. If I recall correctly, you can kind of squirrel right down here a little bit. Kind of spooky, but you just go to that one. And then around the corner. And fix your wrist because it felt the need to do that. Okay, I think we're going to head over to the bricklayer's place. I think is this what this is called over here? Bricklayer's Retreat, something like that. The mountaineer's hut that doesn't have a top on it. And then I'm going to sit down and think how I'm going to do this. Because it's right on the road going up there, and I think we're fixing to have a blizzard, maybe.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're not going to have to carry much more for a minute. We're going to come over here and think, Miss Astrid. That's what we're going to do. Okay? There's another pathway around. That much I remember. But I don't want to be out here. I wonder if we can, Okay, so, yeah, theirs was the second pair that I found up on the mountain and left. Can I do anything in here? I can. Can I stand that up, please? Can I take the door and put it on? That would be fantastic. I knew that was coming. Alright, well, we have a blizzard to... No kidding. So that means we can fix mountaineers? That is super cool, guys. Does that turn this? That is screenshotable at that point. Thank you very much. Alright, well I guess I got a blizzard to wait out because I knew the game was gonna do that to us. So I will see you all in a second or two. Alright, blizzard is gone. New day. Let's see what we're going to do here. So the idea is gonna be so the road goes right up through there, and if I recall correctly, somewhere on this wall is another passageway that'll kind of walk you down along that ravine or river or canyon that's over there that should get us around said furry friend. So, with claws and whatnot, claws and teeth and all that good stuff. Let's see if we can't find it and hope that at least the timbers will leave us alone long enough for us to get up there. And it is bitterly cold here. There's deer over there. That's nice to know. I don't know. I gave up on this zone a long time ago. It was one of the first ones that, you know, like when they put it in the game, it's like, oh yeah, new zone. Oh my god, it's so stinking cold here. So let's go see if we can get lucky enough to have the final bunker have the thing we need in it.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
I'm gonna try. I want to go up this hill. Kind of going a roundabout direction here because I was not expecting to run into a cougar. that quickly. Sure, we could go take it out, but as soon as you start harassing one of them, you start having problems. And I want to leave the harassment of the cougar alone for now. So I'm looking, I think, for that spot right over there. I think.
I need to find food.
I'm just up here on this hill looking around to see if there's any critters out here. Yeah, we got to go kind of like right over there between those two rocks, I think. And there's the road. And I don't see anything on it right here. Okay, good. Really need to quit doing this. I'm going to end up hurting her pretty good. Glued to the wall here, even though we don't need to be. And I knew that was coming. There's always this lovely, wonderful capability. I'm going to have to, well, I guess we're going to have to see. I think we have one left. Yeah, go ahead. Sure. So they want to be able to run. And I'm going to go ahead and use those. Because it's annoying. Alright. And I know I got to kind of go this way and up around that hill. You would think you could walk this one, but you can't. So... hoping our pathway is not blocked to the point that I have to go all the way down to the bottom and then climb that rope that's right there. Come on. Kind of staying against the wall over here. I don't want to get seen.
Eating trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
I think I know where I'm going. It's been a long time. There should be a hunting blind right here. And where those crows are, I think, yeah, that's the pathway, I think. We're going to see in a second. New location, Polaroid. Thank you. That's the one over by the, I think, looking at the power plant or wherever it is. I forget exactly. Doesn't really matter. We're not doing them. And yeah, we go in there. Hi, guys. None up yet? No. Oh, look, we came through here. Yoink. Which means I walked back looking at the direction of the way the torch was laying. I think this will get us where we need to go. I'm hoping. Sounds like it. We're getting close to him. I don't know if it responds to flares. I don't know if it's scared of nothing. I have not done any looking. All I know is that it's going to do some serious damage to it if we don't have some type of weapon pointed at it and pull trigger when things happen. So I'm going to do... But it's on the other side of that rock, so... I don't think we're going to be able to get around it is my problem. I'm probably going to have to... It's like right over there. And I can't remember whether... Oh, look, I left food on this. So we are... That is some crap, guys. Seriously. I really didn't want to have to fight this thing. Alright, well. Wonder... You know what? I want to see if I can scare it off. Because I don't want to kill the thing. Not right now. Meow. That was... Yeah, you're over there. It's fine. You just go over there. Alright, and pop one of those. Just pop it right now. And in. Okay, so it's still decorated. That's about time. That's about time. Oh my lord, that's about time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next one. We'll pop that open and continue on. Thank God. Whew.